Rachel from the F.U.N Nutrition Program, and we are a SNAP Ed funded program and members of the Eat Right Philly family. Today, we're going to be making a recipe for mushroom bean burgers. Come on, let's get started.
For today's recipe, we will need 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 for sauteing the onion, garlic, and mushrooms, and 2 tablespoons for cooking the burgers. Today, I will be using olive oil. You are more than welcome to use any oil of your choice. We will also need 1 small onion diced, 1 clove of garlic minced, or 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1 cup of fresh mushrooms diced into small pieces, 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley chopped, or 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley, black pepper to taste, and 1 can of beans. Today, I'll be using kidney beans.
Before we get started, let's wash our hands using soap and warm water for 20 seconds. If I were out in the community preparing this meal, I would be wearing gloves. Since I'm at home cooking for my family, washing my hands is just fine. I just washed and dried my pan. Now I'm going to drain the liquid. Being very careful in using the lid of the can. You could use a strainer, but if you're like me and you don't like washing dishes, this works as well. We're then going to rinse the beans 3 more times. So we're going to fill it up with water and then drain it, and that's going to help to reduce the sodium by up to 40%. Your body's definitely going to say thank you. Now I'm going to show you how to properly cut an onion. I washed it, dried it. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to remove the skin. Then we're going to want to place the flat surface on the cutting board. We're going to tuck our fingers back and slice. This is definitely something an adult needs to do to keep everybody safe. Turn it around. We're going to go the other way. Our fingers back. Over a medium heat, we are going to use 1 tablespoon of olive oil, or any oil of your choice. Then we're going to add our onion and saute for about 3 minutes. Now let's add our garlic. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin and our mushrooms. We're going to saute these mushrooms for about 5 minutes. Next step is to mash our beans. This is a great activity to get the kids involved. You can use a fork for mashing, a potato masher for mashing. You can put everything into a Ziploc bag and have the kids squish it with their hands. It's a great opportunity to talk about different textures. When beans are dry, they're hard and firm. When they're cooked, they get soft. When they're mashed, they are even softer. Now that the beans are all smashed up, we're going to add our mushrooms and onion mixture from the stovetop. We're also going to add our fresh parsley, all chopped up, a tablespoon, a little extra for fun and flavor, and then you can add black pepper to taste. This is going to become our patty mixture. So go ahead, mix that all together. Now it's time to make the patties. We're going to divide this mixture into 4 equal parts. Take it in your hand and form it into a patty. You want it to be roughly 1 inch thick. That's about as thick as your hand. There we have it. Now we're going to go back to the skillet and cook them up. Time to cook our patties. I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil heating up, sizzling in our pan, and I am adding our last patty. We're gonna let them cook on each side for about 2 minutes. I just flipped these burgers. Whew, they smell delicious. If you want, you could use different types of mushrooms or different types of beans to change up the flavor. Did you know that there are tons of different types of mushrooms? Today we use button mushrooms, but there's shiitake, oyster, maitake. Oh, and you could also change the beans. Today we use kidney beans. You could use pinto beans, black beans, white beans, even cannellini beans would work too. Check out the completed mushroom bean burger. Feel free to top it with your favorite veggies and condiments. You could even use low-fat cheese. And don't forget to put it on a whole wheat bun. Thank you so much for joining me today and learning how to make mushroom bean burgers. Go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, like us on Facebook and Instagram. We have lots of nutrition facts, tips, tricks, and fun things to try in your kitchen for you and your family. I'll see you again soon, and have a great day. Keep eating healthy.